Hello everyone, Silent here, and welcome back to another Truly Bedrock stream here on Twitch. This is not an actual Truly Bedrock stream, I'm just used to saying that as my intro. Why is that word on the far side of the screen where it shouldn't be? You see it? This screen, what does that say? This screen is what? Why did I just now notice that that's broken? Hold on, I gotta fix the stream! It just needs to say TM, just needs to be TM. Okay, great. Has it been like that for multiple streams? Just says the screen. No, it's because Streamlabs OBS is dumb. If you copy paste something, even if you edit the duplicate, then it edits the original. That's so dumb. If you copy something, you should be able to edit the copy without editing the original. That's how copies work. Anyway, that's dumb. Tubbo does approve of our starting soon screen though, so there is that. Anywho, welcome in everyone. How are you guys doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing very fine indeed. We got ourselves a lot of people here in the chat. The real Kaz being the very first person here. We got Archangel of Death, a Spectre, Smokey Stack, along with Longhorn and Honeyburger and Minecraft Withercrafter resubscribing tier 2 for 23 months. You crazy? Nearly at 2 years. We got Violent Ninja in the chat and with some biddies as well. Thank you so much. We also got Dropzilla and Liz, Stranthinus, and Heilman. Welcome back. Good to see you. Chewbacca, Burning Paper, Funny Guy, and The Prom, along with Unshipped and Wiz, Jace, and Muzak. Hi, Muzak. We got True Pat and Beast. Opti, hello, hello. And let's see, who else we got in here? Stranthinus, I said your name already. You're getting your name said twice. JPH and Ryder Scale, hello. And Mysterious, ooh, very nice. Welcome, hey, Milk Dud. Ronix as well. Hopefully I'm saying that name correctly. And Charlie, Archangel. And that's just about everybody. Welcome. There's so many notifications already. We got John with the follow, Boxing with the follow as well, True Pat resubscribing for 7 months, thank you so much, and Milk Dud with 200 biddies. Welcome in. So tonight we are going to be playing in the Redstone testing world. Yeah! We're going to be designing a new drown farm because that's what we need to do. You just made your Twitch account. I'm the first person that you followed. Well, nice. Welcome in. Welcome to Twitch. There's a lot of good people on this website and a lot of weird people as well. Be careful what categories you go into. I've heard bad things about the just chatting, but supposedly that's been separated out now. Anyway, hi. It's good to see you. We also got Newt and Rubber Toe with a follow as well. So if you guys are not aware, 1.18 has changed some mechanics in Bedrock Edition and Minecraft in general. So instead of mobs spawning in light level 7 and below, they now require absolute darkness or light level of 0. So previously with this style of drown farm, which actually works pretty well, we would have these nether portals emit a light level of 11, so that'd be like 11, and then light gets diminished really quickly by water, so I think it goes like, you know, 7, basically right there. So basically, drowns don't spawn in these 2 spots, but they spawn in all the other ones. Super convenient. So this farm has a lot of spawning spaces, but nowadays, I think it's a lot less. Time set midnight, and game rule do mob spawn and true. This is the actual testing world, so we need to be careful what we do here. I'm curious how many drowns, if any, we actually get on this thing. What's the difficulty? Difficulty hard. Make sure we get all this stuff going. Is there already a hype train going? What are you guys doing? We got Toe with 100 biddies. Thank you so much. And Dark subscribing with your Twitch Prime. It's super nice of you. How are you? You got a question for me? Ask it in the chat. Hey, 27. You only got a few minutes. Hello. It's nice of you to just pop in. Pop in and say hi. Oh, we're getting a couple. How far away did that guy spawn? It was like 4th block out. That's important to know. We need to know how broken this farm is before we can go around and design a new farm. So keep your eyes peeled on things. It looks like we are actually getting a few guys. Interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and fire up a program real quick. Actually, you know what? I don't need to do any of that. Give Silent Whisper a command block. We're gonna do the fancy thing. Execute. Not that kind of execute. At E type equals drowned. And then wherever they are, teleport them to where they're standing. And then we're gonna put this in a Repeat always active command block. We need to make this a radius of like 200. That way it doesn't affect the entire world. And now whenever a drown spawns, they should be stuck in place. Oh, hi, that's a person that's going to get banned. Fascinating. Did you guys see that, or did that get held by Automod? Ridiculous. Oh no, you guys did see that. Well, yep. Right. Ridiculous. Welcome to Twitch, basically. Another day, another ban. Yeah, we all saw that in all its glory, right? Yep. Yeah, welcome to Twitch. Okay, cool, great. We got that out of the way. These guys are spawning like 2.5 blocks away. That's actually not that bad. This farm might not be that broken. Your eyes. Yeah, sorry about that. What can you do, right? Not even 10 minutes into the stream. Literally 9 minutes and 10 seconds in the stream. We're already getting trolls in the chat. Right. Come on, Twitch. Do better. That's all we need you to do, is just do better. Oh my god. That's ridiculous. Anywho, the whole bunch of rips. I was looking over at that and I was like, that might be another one. Those trolls got notifs on? They're dedicated trolls, ain't they? That's true. They get here so early sometimes. It's like when you post a YouTube video and then immediately after it gets posted, there's already a dislike on it. Although you guys can't tell that anymore. Only the creators can see it because YouTube's a big dumb. But, like... yeah, it's like, dude, you got notifs on? For real? Thanks. I appreciate it. Honestly, this doesn't look like it's that broken. They're spawning... hold on, what's our orientation here? I thought this would be a lot more broken. We are playing in 118.2.3. North, south, east, west. Okay, so they are spawning on this block right here. And then that means that they're spawning between these 4 blocks. Okay, let's get them out of the water. We're going to teleport them to 148. Diagonal, thank you for giving a sub to I don't really know, lol. How you doing tonight, Diagonal? You get the sub every single stream, don't you? You're ridiculous like that. How dare you? Oh, you hate people disabling comments on YouTube? Yeah, if you ever see a video of comments disabled, that just basically means that that person is not trustworthy. Or something. Like that channel just like, whatever that video's about, the creator's in the wrong. It doesn't matter what it is. They could be literally telling 100% the truth. If the comments are turned off, they're hiding something. They're hiding all the comments. Oh, jeez. We got courtesy of James. Thank you for the follow. We also got somebody that games. So thank you for the follow as well. Violet, thank you for the 44 biddies. Curly, thank you for the 100 biddies as well. Enzil with the 4-month resub. Thank you so much. We also got Joe Size with the prime sub too. Hopefully I'm saying your name correctly. Thank you, thank you. Milk Dud with another 200 biddies. And we got Rock with the follow. Violet with the 100 biddies. I think I might have said a couple of these already, but thank you guys so much. There goes the hype train. Just utterly ridiculous amount of stuff. TrueNip, resubscribing for 8 months as well. Welcome in. Okay, I think we're a bit high up to see drowned spawns. I think I gotta literally sit right here. Are we on Sim 4 right now? Yes, we are. Did I set this up correctly? That's going... oh, that's going 128 blocks above me. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, so they're getting teleported up, despawning. Okay. I just want to see where exactly they're spawning. We might not need to change this that much, honestly. And Zero, welcome in. Thank you for gifting a sub to Mysterious. You don't have bits, so take this instead. Shut up and take my money. Ah. Is it just me or are we not getting spawns? Oh no, here we go, okay. Yeah, look at this. They're spawning literally right next to the portal. Portals do have really low light levels. It's like light level 11. So these guys are spawning on the second block out. Huh. I mean, that is super close to the portal. I don't think this thing's actually broken. Okay. I thought it would be. I really thought it would be, but I guess the water is doing its work here, isn't it? Drowns in space! Yeah, imagine drowning in space. That'd probably suck. Although, like, if there's a leak on your spaceship, it's probably easier to drown in space than it is on land, because, like, the water's everywhere. Right? I don't think I have the words to describe why it would be easier to drown, but I think it would be easier to drown. Dark is also gifting a couple of subs to the chat as well, to Casey and Ravenfire. Thank you so much. We also got Casper, 500 biddies. You're ridiculous. How you doing? Okay, yeah, I don't think that this thing's actually broken. So that raises the question, should we design a new drown farm tonight? Or should I just update this tutorial to be like, yo, it still works fine in 118? I've been telling people that it doesn't because I thought it didn't, but apparently it did. Ridiculous. Okay, there's a poll in the chat. If you think we should design a new drown farm tonight, vote yes. If you think we shouldn't, then vote no, or the other one, because we got plenty of other farms that we can design. Why has this guy's got his arms out? Are they supposed to have their arms out? Because they're not holding tridents. That one has his arms down. This one has his arms up. There's two of them that has his arms up. Huh, weird. New farm. This command block right here, by the way, is just teleporting all the mobs in place. It's basically freezing them like that. Without this command block, they would just fall into the water streams and go the nether, you know? Currently, we can't farm shulkers on Bedrock Edition. We don't have that feature yet. And Dark is gifting another sub to Justice is Served. Thank you so much. We also got Curly with 500 biddies too. Don't get into a war with Casper, because, yeah, that man doesn't hold back. No mercy. He's Cobra Kai. Ridiculous. Yeah, they're literally spawning, like, directly next to the portals. This farm is basically as... I don't want to say as good as you can get it, but it's more or less the maximum size that you can make it for Sim 4. This one over here, rather, is. For Sim 4, this is really about as good as you're going to get. Sending them into nether portals immediately and stuff. It's using basically all the space that it can. And you can only have a single layer of the farm because there's surface spawns only. So you can't stack it or anything. Oh, I don't have my texture pack on? You'd love to see that war? We've had a couple bit wars in chat before. Nobody wins. Nobody wins. You would think I would win? No, I don't. I have to put up with you guys. Look at this. This stream is sponsored by Foxy No Tail. Many blocks, armor stands, mob heads, UHC add-on, markers, avatars. What is this? Which one am I looking for? Markers. Do I like Kanye's music? I honestly don't listen to like any music. So like all of the mainstream artists that you would think I know, I think I've maybe heard one song from. Not even on purpose. Like, yeah, this is basically the biggest that you can really get it. Like, you could probably add a little bit on these corners, actually. But the increase to rates wouldn't really be that much. It's essentially as good as you're gonna get it. Plus minus a few. When it comes to spawning size and stuff, like, you can make them spawn directly into another portal. Probably. If you use portal tiles or something. Different farm. Alrighty, so different farm got 59% of the vote. And no got 12% of the vote. Okay, let me look at my notes real quick and we'll see what else we're working on tonight. I might need to update my stream title. Okay, let me go through and see what we got. So, I don't need to make a new drown farm. We can make a new 118 slime farm. We got squid farm. We got the sugarcane farms. We got instant mine submarine. Can we get a pool going? I should probably make it, actually. Because, what are we working on? New slime farm. New slime. Slime. I can't spell slime. Slime farm. New sugarcane farm. What was the other one? And then squid farm. That's just a quick look at my notes. I don't need to do that one. Okay, delete that. And then I also got, like, that's just from the schedule. I also got my actual video ideas tab. Like 1,000 things on this one. Let's see. Okay, you guys can vote on this. You got 1 minute. Decide what we're doing. Slime farmer sugarcane? Yeah. It's a pretty decent amount of options there. Basically, watery things. While you guys are voting on that, we are going to head over to the squid farm. Let's see. Needs redstone. So, squid farm is over in this direction. Did I pass it? Oh, no, right underneath it. Sweet. One person drown farm. What is the submarine farm? That is basically a movable conduit that gives you instant mine everywhere. Are we gonna get squids up here? Because I've seen people say that they're getting squids at world height, but that shouldn't happen. Oh, we're getting squids up here still. Weird. Instant mine submarine. That got 45% of the vote. Okay, that's a super easy thing. That is a super easy thing. New slime farm with 38% of the vote. Squid farm with 14%. New sugarcane farm. Only 3% of people want a new sugarcane farm. It's weird. Y'all missing out. Y'all missing out. Okay, so we'll finish up the submarine, then we'll work on the new slime farm. How about that? Bedrock only lowered the fish. Okay, so you don't need the close AFK spot. This is the AFK spot for fishies. Let's see. Let's kill all items. We're gonna move over to the submarine in a second. I just want to see if we get fish up here, because I might need to update the squid farm video as well. This is why we need all my builds in one place in a world. That way people can just, like, download it and tell me if it's broke. I ain't got enough time to test 222 tutorials. We're getting squids. We're definitely getting squids. Okay, so this farm still works perfectly, but if you want fish, which is honestly kind of like one of the main purposes to build this farm, you have to build it low down. Because fish is only down in the ocean, isn't it? Actually not seeing any fish at all. Just drowns. What's up with the fish? Do we just not get fish in this biome anymore? That could also explain it. Yeah, no fish. You see some salmon or something. Anywho, we need to go off in this direction because we need to design that submarine. And the submarine's actually already basically designed. It is right here. This is something that I've had on my list for quite a while. And this is basically an instant mine submarine. So you can move a conduit, and that will give you all of the effects that you want, basically. Let's clear out my effects. We'll get the effects from the conduit dude, Dad. So this allows you to instant mine underwater, and also gives you water breathing and night vision as well. So it's actually really convenient for a lot of different things. Soggy zombies. The shrinking game farms that uses bone meal is insane. Oh, they're so good. They're so good. And yeah, shrinking farms are worthless, but they're still good for the YouTube channel. Darn it. Trying to kill the fish. How much slash spawn fish? It's slash summon. Come on. I taught you better than that. If we're gonna hack our way into a good farm, we need to at least know the commands to do it. Also, I don't know if you guys realize how easy it would be to fake farms on YouTube. It's actually like, if you can fake literally anything that you want using commands. It is actually ridiculous. All you need to know is like some basic commands. So it is good to be weary of things. Although I don't think anyone would actually fake anything, because if they did, it would be super obvious, because anyone that tried to build it at all or replicate it would just be like, yo, this stuff broke. This doesn't work. Yeah, even basic commands, you can just like do literally anything. I drown. Okay, so we're gonna take this and we're going to test this out and see what happens. Now, this is something that I think would be a really cool thing to make a video on, but I have no idea how the video would do. Like, I think it would be really fun. I think some people would enjoy it, but I don't know if anyone would watch the video, you know? Hey, Laserfang, welcome in. Skippy6. I don't think Skippy's smart enough to fake things. Just gonna put that out there. He's smart enough to steal things, but then again, that only takes a couple dozen brain cells, so... yeah. Oh, shots fired. Did I not copy the... oh, is it this one? No, it's not that one either. Oh, I can't open my inventory. Oh, world's broke. Okay. Learning commands change how you plan builds. Seriously, commands are so useful. Did I just break the world by not doing anything? Minecraft doesn't like them when I shoot fire. Apparently. I just killed Minecraft. 911, I need assistance. Bedrock strikes again. Oh no, here we go, okay. Where are we at? Is this where I logged out? Okay. Yeah, see, this structure block works, just not that one. Bedrock, man. Wait, I just want a nice, clear line of sight to somewhere. Let's start, like... yeah, I guess we'll start, like, right here. I don't want to run into a mountain or anything. So, let's go ahead and rotate this thing by 90 degrees. What is up with this lag? Come on. Why is it so laggy right here? Is it like a million turtles or something? Oop, not that way. There we go. Maybe not a good area to do testing. Look at this. Okay. Maybe it's fixed now. Maybe it's fixed. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe my random tick came wrong. Yeah, maybe the random tick speed is way too high. No, that's on 1. Let's turn down the render distance. This area of the world does unrender sometimes. Oh, my render distance is only at 20 something. Well, okay. Bug rock is lag rock. It shouldn't be doing this though. Yeah, sometimes when this world's having issues, like this entire area of the world will just be unrendered. It's kind of silly. Anyway, so with this, come on inventory. The operation of it is actually really easy. So you can place a water bucket on top of that thing. Do we have 2 pistons here now? We have 2 pistons. That shouldn't happen. Am I duping pistons, or is this game just not figuring out how pistons work? Wow, this is laggy. Did it stop or is it still going? I can't tell because of lag. Okay, this area is unacceptable. Okay, we're going far away. I don't know where we're going. We're just going. I don't know why that area is so bad, but it do be the bad. Okay, let's go ahead and just put it down right here, shall we? Couple blocks off the ground. No big deal. We need to rotate it by 270. There you go. So fun. How to do business without TNT. Just get an insane amount of lag. Do I still have mob spawning on? I do, but that shouldn't be doing anything for me. Run away! Right, so we need to make sure this thing doesn't keep running off without you. Basically, like that shouldn't be a hard task, but we just need to make sure it doesn't do that. Also, I found out that this is all that you need for a functional conduit right here. Just like the one ring of prismarine bricks, and then you can fill up this entire area with waterloggable blocks, and that's all you need for a full power conduit. If we break any of these, that thing's gonna turn off, and then you don't get conduit power. So this is literally all that you need. Keep this in mind for all your future builds and stuff, because I was not aware that it was actually so cheap. It's literally 20 or 16 blocks. And then we can fill up all this area. Conduits are pushable as well, so super convenient. The beacons, sadly, are not pushable. If they were, I would totally go ahead and make a flying machine for true... There's a shipwreck down. It's just straight up a shipwreck, okay. Not only can bubble columns pull down a minor boat, you know, the little ones that got paddles, but they can also bring down an entire shipwreck. Look at this. And embed it in the wall as well. Jeez, okay. Good to know, good to know. Learn something new every day. Isn't there 3 levels to conduits? Like, even if you surround this with extra stuff, it doesn't do anything different. Like, we got all the effects. We got conduit power for 11. 12 seconds. Yes, I'm a grown pick out crying about bubbles. Mm-hmm. Darn straight. So this is super simple little engine for a flying machine. It didn't used to go on without you. Although I suppose it makes sense that it does go on without you. We kind of need this to not have an observer right there. And then we just like power that with a lever. Or a button rather. Or a trap chest, that would do it too. That's actually a better idea. So trap chest would sit right here. And then we can move our minecart to be right here. Because you want to be able to like ride on this thing. So if I open up this, that should move everything forwards by a block? Oh, because this is getting pushed back again. I don't know why that's getting pushed back, but it is, and it's kind of annoying. It's kind of strange. That should not happen. Let's just put some slime behind that, shall we? Yeah, there we go. Something like that. Shouldn't that get brought forward as well, though? Seems kind of weird that it doesn't. What purpose does this serve? It is to push around and bring you the conduit power wherever you want it. I don't know how useful it is, but I think it's kind of cool. That's something that I want to figure out tonight is the actual use cases of this, how you would use it, what you would use it for, all that good stuff, because I want it to be like something that you can use in your world and build and fly around with. Don't worry, that dude's just taking the elevator. Can you open a trap chest faster than it powers things? You can. Okay. So that just isn't bringing that back how it should, or how I thought it should. Okay. We probably don't need those then. Well then. Yeah, this should be pretty straightforward then. We'll just go ahead and... I don't know how to keep a minecart on here. I guess I'll just keep it front and back like this. No big deal. Easy. Super straightforward little flying machine. And then this is a 10 block push limit. This is a 10 block push limit. So if you ever want to stop the thing, you just need to put like 2 blocks on the front. Or let it run into the ground, or like stick something right there or something. Oh, that's just glitching through the slab? Okay, of course it is. Yeah, see, that just kind of pushes it like that. And then you kind of ruin your conduit power. Is there a way to make mob farms with end portals? If you like pain. Yeah, we need to find a way of like stopping this thing. Although I guess stopping it isn't too big of a deal because you only move it 1 block forward at a time. Fair enough. Okay then. Right, well let's go ahead and get ourselves some tools and stuff. And we'll see how useful this thing is. Anyone else still have issues finding ores? They changed the Y levels of everything, so if you're doing like strip mining, you're not gonna find much. You gotta go like actually caving. These minecart's too buggy. Yeah, it does appear to be kind of glitching out. I think we have to have the rail sideways for it to work properly. Efficiency 5. Why am I using diamonds? We're in creative, bruh. Use netherite. Come on. I think this does have some promise, though, because you can instant mine a lot of stuff with conduit power. More than you might think. Like, you can do stone and all that. I'm breaking. Wonder how long until I notice the ban in in-game action? Depends on what it is. No moving in the x-axis. Sorry, I can't see that until approximately an hour and 25 minutes from now. Yeah, sorry. X-axis, X, Y, Z, okay. Okay, so I just can't move forwards and backwards. Great. Wonderful. Start that timer for a moment. Thank you, Salt. Appreciate it. I should probably get some Depth Strider boots. Depth Strider 3, and let's get some golden carrots as well. Use commands to place blocks. Something like that. Do I need Aqua Affinity? I think I need Aqua Affinity. Did not know. I mean, that makes sense, though. Aqua Affinity. Boop, there we go. Yeah, see, now you can instant mine all the stuff. I mean, obviously you can already instant mine gravel, but now you can instant mine stone and stuff as well. So this is gonna be mildly useful for various different like underground mining things. And now with the aquifers as well, you might be able to use this in a cave system. I don't know. I don't know. Cave system doesn't seem like it would be that useful. But like if you wanted to have a mining operation on the bottom of the ocean, then you can totally do that. And then you could do it without a beacon as well. And if you actually dug down enough layers, then your items wouldn't even flow upwards. Because the water would be flowing down, you know? So just push all your items onto the ground. So I guess, I don't know. Do you guys think it's useful? Because, like, obviously you can mine stuff with it, but of course a lot of stuff's gonna flow up if you mine the surface layer. It almost might be better for, like, ravines and stuff. Is that an armor stand over there? Yes, it is. It's holding a hopper. Right. What farm are we underneath? Mob farm? Okay. It's not super useful, but it's so cool. Yeah, like, I think it has uses, but I'm just not sure exactly what those uses are. Also, I want to find a way to make this thing keep moving until you tell it not to. So, let's go ahead and modify the flying machine a bit. So, essentially, we want it to be push limit somewhere. We don't want it to be push limit up here, because then that would break this and take away your conduit power, and then you drown. We don't want it to be... I guess we want it to be push limit somewhere in this area. So this one's already pushing 369. So if we add on... Why is this XP right here? Go away! I don't want you. If we add on just like a couple slabs. Like basically in these areas. That would already be push limit. And if we add on another one, that would be 12? Okay. Or 13 rather. So all you need to do is place a block somewhere onto the backside of it. Seriously, XP, go away. I hate you. You're bad at math and I don't like your poetry. Rah. Has it been a minute yet? Yeah, the minute went away at some point. I completely forgot that we had a abandoned action going. Building underwater tunnels. Yeah, underwater tunnels is a thing. I was kind of considering a flooding machine as well for this. Why are you back again? Oh my god. We're going far away from you. Your poetry is seriously bad. Leave me alone. God. Stalkers, am I right? No, I'm not going to take a photo of you. Is that push limit? That seems like it's push limit because of that one. Three, 6, 9. Yeah, so that's 12 right there. Oh, and this one's getting broken again. I don't know why this one's getting broken. There we go. There goes the rail for some reason. Yeah, so that would stop it if you could place a block right there. Play Jajal's theme. We already had that. Yeah. Water and redstone. I mean, yeah, you're not too far off from what we're doing right now. Also, we got a bunch of new followers. Thank you all so much. We got Solitary, Captain, Quinn, Spotted Titan, My Name, Famous Wolf, and Squad, along with Belt, Oni, and Snowflake, Lay, and a couple others. Thank you so much. Welcome into the Soylents. We also got Mewtwo with the 5 biddies, and Thorius with 45. Thank you so much. And a couple other people. Thank you guys for the support. You're amazing. I love your faces. Right. It's kind of janky. You see, that broke the conduit. So, you almost need to, like... We don't need these anymore. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12. So if you put a block out, like, somewhere over here, you can have that be your speed block. And then you just update this thing, and then it'll just run until it hits it. I mean, that kind of works. You can move it in a block closer. And just have, like, a block right there. Okay. I mean, it's not a bad way of doing things. It's just not like that clever. It works though. It's all right. And we got a wardrobe change from Call Me Jack. Thank you so much. Do I have any watery piggos? Do I have a drowned skin? I don't think I have a drowned skin. Let's see. Oh wait, hold on. Got me carrying Casper in a fishbowl. Here we go. Perfect. This one looks a bit more cute. There we go. I'm carrying a fishbowl. I don't know why Casper's in it, but he's in there. He kicked out Ty. Yeah, repeaters and rails can go underwater. Comparators too. So we kind of need a way to use this better. We can't move waterlogged blocks anymore. So, like, if we can move waterlogged blocks, we could totally make this thing create, like, a curtain of water in front of it and have, like, a fully waterlogged tunnel. Like, that's something that we could totally do. I kind of want to turn this into, like, a tunnel bore of sorts. Let's find a way to make this a tunnel bore, because if we can make this a tunnel bore, that'll actually legitimately be useful. Let's see. It's gotta be going this way. If we can't turn it into some form of tunnel bore, then I don't know if this idea has any merits. It's 20 blocks long. Is it only 15? Okay, it's only 15 blocks long. I exaggerated. What's new? Sub to. Sub to silent. Hey. Sub to silent. There you go. Does that command not work? Oh, now I feel bad. YouTube.com/silentwhisper. Better than LTT store. I know that guy. I know that guy. He's the one that really sucks. Breaking my bots. I thought I had a command for that. Hi. Did that dude come along with the structure? He did. I keep respawning him and killing him now. He keeps picking up items. He's so cute. Get out of here. Right, so if it's gonna be a tunnel bore, it needs to be 6 blocks tall. So let's go ahead and dig this down. I don't want to actually dig the tunnel itself because that takes like effort and stuff. So we're going to fill this from here. And we're going to take this tunnel forwards by like 100 blocks and we'll figure out if we can flood it with water and stuff. So cute. Now die. Yes. Now I need a silent water bottle, right? I would love to make merch. It would be so cool, but dang Mojang. Dang copyright law. Maybe for my contributions to the Minecraft community, Mojang would just be like, yeah, you can have the rights to the pig, man. We don't need it anymore. It's fine. I now own it. Or maybe they'll forget to copyright it one year and I'll be like, aha, I own the rights. Is that how copyright works? I don't know. So this is a little water cave. Nothing too special. Sound plushing? I know. Just charge the Pego design 10% and it's legal. Something like that. So we're gonna take this thing out of the watery territory. Is that why they say possession is 9/10 of the law? Because if you change it 10%, then it's not theirs? I think that's about right. Surely that's about right. Air. There we go. It's very dark in here. I'm sure that's fine. We don't need light. We do need dryness, though. Go away. Stop it. I just want a dry tunnel. We need to figure out the fastest, most efficient way of flooding this. That way we still get, like, all the effects and instant mine and stuff. You can be sure those are on auto renew. No! Okay. Here's the plan. We need to hack Mojang. We need to turn off auto renew just for the Pigman. Copyright. We need to wait for it to expire, and then we need to copyright it the millisecond that it becomes available. Because that's how copyright works, right? Now, we can't put ice on the ceiling because that's not going to flow properly. Maybe I can just do an RTX Pigman. Surely they haven't copyrighted that. Is that all it did? Oh, because that's in the wrong spot. Whoops. What's up with these minecarts? Full stack of minecarts. Oh, the ceiling needs an extra line of blocks too. I forgot about that. Okay. Fine. Of course, we're mining into 20 other caves as well. Maybe the best place to do this was not underneath an ocean. Do I be lagging? I hope I don't be lagging. Okay, let's see what we can make happen here, okay? We just need to move it to this dry area. Shouldn't that be easy? Why isn't it moving? There we go. I think we need to bring it further forwards. Oh, yeah, it didn't even go where it should have. It's kind of bringing some water along with it. But just because of how water spreads. So, okay, now we get to figure out how to flood this area. So what's the bare minimum that we need? Like, if we place water sources up in here, is that going to do it? That might just barely be enough, actually. Honestly, if we can get away with placing one line of water like this, I think we'll... That won't be too bad, right? I'm not going to use fill. This needs to be for survival. There we go. We can still use auto clickers in survival. Hi, Exodum. So then we would need to waterlog how much of this precisely? Okay, so we need to place water in those 9 blocks and then maybe waterlog the top of this tunnel. And then that would give you the ability to instant mine for quite a while, actually. You step into the water every now and again. Actually, you know what? You don't even need to do that. Hold on. Because you just need to stand in a little layer of water, don't you? To get like 12 seconds of conduit power. Wow, it's very dark without conduit power. I forgot. So, what's the minimum that we can get away with? Probably just kind of like filling in this trench every few blocks. And that you can actually do with ice. You could bring some ice with you. Place it down in this trench. And then if you step in here, Do we get conduit power? Oh, we don't. Does our head have to be in water? Our head has to be in water. Oh, that's dumb. Huh. Okay. It's not like that on Java. In Java, if any part of you touches water, then you get the conduit power. So maybe place it like every 5 or so blocks or something. I don't know. I'm experimenting here. We'll see. If we can get this to work, this is mobile instant mining. You can just dig tunnels going to infinity. So you step in here for a minute, you get like 12 seconds, and then you can rip up a bunch of the wall. You can even just like stand in here and stuff. It's not very like generous with the conduit power effect though, is it? Like you have to like stand in here for like a couple seconds to get it. Does it have to go all the way back? It has to go all the way away for you to get a resupply of conduit power? Huh. Weird. So like we have 7 seconds. And it's not going to give us it back? Huh, okay. It's a bit finicky, isn't it? What do you guys think? Is this useful at all? It's been annoying to have to stand in there every now and again. Better to be able to stay in water. Yeah. I don't know. It might not be that useful. I want it to be useful, but I don't know if it will be useful. Maybe we should try it on Truly Bedrock. And try it in an episode. And then see if people like it. And then maybe I'll make a tutorial on it. Very slightly useful. I mean, you gotta dig such a big tunnel for it. You do get night vision, though. So, I mean, that's kind of cool. And there is a fair chance that you'll run into an aquifer. So that's something. So basically what you do is you use it for 12 seconds. You rip out a whole bunch of blocks. And you can rip out a fair few blocks in 12 seconds with instant mine. Like you can see that it lasts a while. And then you go back to your water. You stand in here for like a second or two. And then you get another 12 seconds. It's kind of inconvenient. Like if this entire tunnel was completely flooded with water, it would be a little bit more convenient. But then your items would be going everywhere. Like it's not that perfect, but I guess it's all right. The night vision is kind of nice. The thing that I hate is the flashing. The flashing on Bedrock Edition is the worst. For when your night vision goes away, because it lasts for like half the duration of the entire effect. You have flashing, like, hey, your effect's going away, hey, your effect's going away, and then it keeps telling you that for like 8 more seconds. Like, just make it like the last 2-3 seconds, please. This is literally the worst thing. Let's see how long that effect lasts, actually. You literally get flashing for 9 seconds. You set up a beacon. The only pro that this has over beacons is the fact that this goes wherever you want it to. So like if we want to, we're already getting out of the range of the beacon, or the conduit rather. So if we want to, all we got to do is set up the next stop on this thing. So let's say we want the next stop to be down here. All we got to do is come up here and tell this thing that we want it to move. Then you can kind of ride on top of it as well. So it's going to spread out all that water. And actually, that makes it a little bit more convenient. Because now we got a full tunnel of water. Is that more convenient for use? If you try and remove all that water, it's going to be kind of laggy. That was a creeper somewhere. Can you not pick up water sources from below? You can't pick up water sources from below. Or what's happening in here? Why can't I pick that up? Give me the water! Jeez. Okay. You're gonna want to have some ice with you. That way you can, get more water and stuff. Definitely carry a couple buckets with you as well. Also, I thought these guys weren't supposed to spawn in the ground anymore, but apparently they still do. Apparently they still do. Hello, Hap. How you doing? Major lag? There shouldn't be any lag. If you're having lag, you should probably turn down your stream quality. But yeah, now that this whole tunnel is flooded, you can stay in the water a lot easier and mine out a whole lot more room. I feel like that is more convenient. We're gonna run a poll in a minute. It's a good griefing machine. I mean, only for a single tunnel though. I mean, it's a 5x5 tunnel. We'll run a poll in a minute. We'll see what you guys think about it. I think it has promise. If we had waterloggable blocks that were movable still, like we did in the good old days, then this would be a lot easier, because then you wouldn't have to mess with the water at all. It would just automatically spread. It would be fine. You can make it so that only the water around the machine is there. Everything else kind of flows away magically. Like, this isn't too bad. And then if you want to remove all this water behind you, just place the blocks in the ceiling, because there's only a couple sources here. Digging the tunnel to the front of the machine is probably a little bit more annoying. Let's try that out. Has some potential. That's what I'm thinking. Like, it has some potential. I'm just not exactly sure, like, how good it is in practice. So I do want to try it on truly Bedrock. Also, like, you could dig the top trench before you dig the bottom trench. That way the water... Well, no, because then the water would just be on the floor, which isn't actually that helpful. Because you need it to be in your head block. Which is also kind of an annoying thing. If the water could just be at your foot level, this would be so much easier. But because of Bedrock Edition, it's not really that convenient. Are conduits movable on Java Edition? Didn't you guys have Java Edition pulled up right now? Does bottle of water splash that you get conduit power? That's an interesting question. That is an interesting question indeed. Why did that fall behind me? I don't think it would. No, it doesn't appear so. Which is a bit weird. Because it should act like regular water. Doesn't appear that the cauldron works either. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to cheat the system. I don't think there's any way to cheat the system. Also, I really want to make a bug report for the stupid flashy nonsense, because it's annoyed me for years. It's so bad with the night vision. The water doesn't linger enough for it to take effect. I guess not. Imagine the day when TNT drops all blocks like Java. Apparently, it's on the developers' list of things to do because it is the like top 20 voted parody suggestions, parody requests. So that's nice. It's on the radar. We were talking to some of the devs the other day about it. Definitely seems to be on the radar. We're underneath an ocean right now, so there's gravel everywhere. Does it flash in RTX? It's even worse in RTX. Everything's worse in RTX when it comes to night vision. It's just the worst. Do not use RTX. Do not use night vision if you have RTX on. It's just literally the worst thing on the planet. Get out of here, drown. Yeah, we decided to do this underneath an ocean, which was not a great idea. Like, it's kind of a pain to extend the tunnel forwards, especially with all this damn gravel. Come on now. And you can't really change the Y height of the flying machine. I don't know. It's a cool idea, but I'm not sure, like, it's gonna be practical at all. I guess it depends on what Y level you're mining at. And if you end up going through a big cave or something, that could kind of ruin the effects of your machine as well. Do haste and conduit stack? No, they don't. Unfortunately. If they did, that'd make this whole thing a little bit more convenient. Hi, slime. Let's move the flying machine up to here. You can kind of sit on it right here. Are we moving? Oh, we are moving. It's hard to tell. There we go. If you need to use... I mean, RTX is just a texture pack. If you have an RTX-capable device, you just, like, turn on the texture pack and then turn on RTX. As long as your realm doesn't have locked textures, then you're fine. If it does, then you're gonna have to talk to the realm owner. Get them to turn that off. It has mild use. It has mild use. Until you break part of the flying machine. Okay, let's talk about cleaning up the redstone, or the water rather. I think that's as simple as just placing a line of blocks right here. You probably don't even need to place a full line, because there's only so many water sources that you placed in. But water flowing down like this is kind of laggy. So we would have to be aware of that. And then if you have a water cave like this, it might just not go away. You might just end up with something like this. Does this still work? It does still technically work. Okay. Getting bullied. Yeah, what's new? Changed out of the stream. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, okay, let's put up a poll. See what you guys think about this. Yeah, they kind of killed this machine with removing the waterlog stuff. A beacon will outperform it. I think it's really good for open ocean, because you don't need to mine anything or place down water or anything. So, like, it might be really good for iceberg mining. For blue ice mining. Okay, you guys can vote on that for the next 5 minutes. No, beacons can't be pushed, unfortunately. If they could, I would just do that. But the thing about beacons is that they need sky access. So there's pros and cons to both of these. Let's take this and we're going to move it to an iceberg. And we should have a pretty big iceberg over here. I want to see if we can mine an iceberg, blue ice, like instant mine. Because if we can, then that's a legitimately good use for it. Mining out the undersides of icebergs. There's a tiny, tiny iceberg. Where's my giant, like, continent-sized icebergs at? Oh, that's right, they melted. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Is this gonna give us conduit power? It is. Okay, great. Let's see if we can instant mine. You kinda can. Sorta. If you're at a distance. It's kinda convenient. I don't know. I really want to make it work, but I don't know. Can't use dispensers. You probably could wire it up to have some dispensers. So like you could have dispensers on this entire side, and then those dispensers would take away the water and then redispense it. What am I doing? And then toss these, and toss those, and toss that. Yeah, I don't know how you would wire that up, though. Did I exceed your block push limit? No, this middle one is only 6. And then this one is 10. You would probably have to set up just one additional piston for it. Yes, let's mess around with that idea real quick. I mean, you could make this slightly more convenient. At the least. You could make this slightly more convenient. So you would have buckets inside of all of those. Powering those would be as simple as... Not sure how you'd power all these. I was thinking place like 3 buttons. But then you're gonna cross power things. You'd have to power all the middle ones at one time. Which isn't gonna be easy. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what are you guys saying on the poll? Kinda 60% of the poll is like kinda useful. 29% is like time will tell. I want to put the idea out there in some form of capacity because like I think it has promise somewhere. It's gotta have something useful, right? It's gotta have something that it can be used for. I just don't know what that use is right now. Like, there's gotta be a way to put it to use. You could power it like this. That just wouldn't be super efficient. 369. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Ridiculous. Did that get rid of all my... Oh, that gets rid of conduit power, having blocks right there. Oh, okay. Well, there goes that entire idea. Why does that get rid of conduit power? Wow, even having a single block prevents your conduit. Wow, okay. Well, that sucks. How far out can you have blocks then? Okay, so the thing at least needs to be 3 wide for it to actually work. Three wide, 7 tall-ish. Actually, we could get rid of... yeah, we could do that, right? So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay. We can get rid of the requirements for the upper and lower, like, tracks. That would be good. That's easy enough. 3x3x3 of water. Yeah, that makes sense. 3x3 of water. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's head back to our original design, which is like all the way over here. And the chunks that shall not be named. Or functional. What's it for? That's exactly what we're trying to figure out. We're trying to figure out how to make this thing more useful. Because... look at this whole chunk area. Messy. Like, we think it has use, but we're just not entirely sure what all it's going to be useful for. So if you have any ideas or feedback or suggestions, of course, for anything, put it in the chat. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that's push limit right there. So we don't need the upper or lower tracks. So the thing's only 5 tall now. If we can make it be just 3 wide, that would also be beautiful as well. So we're gonna get rid of the minecart. We improved it earlier in a way. In water mining. Yeah, so the thing about, like, having it in the open ocean is you can already instant mine the gravel with a decent shovel. So that means that you need to be mining some form of stone or something to make the instant mine worth it. Unless you don't care about the instant mine, but the instant mine is kind of like the main attraction of this. You can see someone using this on Hermitcraft. Are conduits movable on Java Edition? We still don't know that. Take out the 2 front corners. No, that breaks the conduit. Yeah. Also, we can just have that be a slab. Make it cheap. They're not movable on Java? Oof. So far, I can't come up with a good idea. There's got to be something. Giddens and Not Marivo, JJ, and WeID, along with it, and Enamac, Hercules, Suma, along with Martins, and T3, Lashap, and Sleepy, along with Doodle. Thank you all so much for the follows. Welcome into the community. How you doing? Also, Axonym, thank you for resubscribing for 10 months. 15 minutes of silent can save you 15% on low drop rates. We also got Phobo with a follow as well, and Devin, Nico, Grumpy, Active Beast, Solitary Comic, X-Row, and a couple others. Thank you guys so much for the follows tonight. Welcome in. We also got Cypher with 4 biddies. Thank you. And Unknown with another follow. You guys are crazy. Welcome to the community. Yeah, Java really can't move anything besides basic stuff. You're right. We got all the nice movable things here on Bedrock. Let's make this a little bit more streamlined, shall we? That's 12 blocks now. That actually needs to be pushing the slime, though. So that needs to be pushing slime. We want this to be 12 blocks in total. That way we can easily stop the thing. So let's go ahead and get our solid blocks out. This will also stop our observers from being randomly updated on stuff that they shouldn't. What if we did it sideways so we're pushing into water blocks? Oh, you mean like have the conduit on its side, so it's like 5 wide? Can you do that with conduit? That's something I haven't tried. I just thought vertical would be easier. Oh right, it needs to be up a block. Because it can't be on the ground. Yeah. Okay, well that would limit the height of your tunnels at the least. Yeah. We could do it that way. So, let's see. 3, 6, 9, 12. That's already push limit. So if you ever wanted to stop the thing, you just put a block like anywhere on the side. The other sideways? Oh, you mean like stand this up? Like we push the machine from this way, so it's like all the flying machine bodies on this side, it's going this direction. What we're working on? We're working on a movable submarine that gives you instant mine, night vision, and water breathing. Basically a movable conduit. We're trying to find a good use for this. If you got ideas on how exactly we can put this to use, let me know in the chat. We got no right-clicking for a minute. Oof. Thank you, Spicy Rock. Jeez. No right-clicking. Also, my skin is cursed. Tunnel bore down. I mean, you could probably make it vertical. Although that's not going to be as useful. Okay, so we need to make this right here vertical as well. This whole thing should be 3 wide. Essentially 1 wide, but 3 because you need no blocks right here for the conduit to function. And for the things to not get sticky. Signs or fences block it? What do you mean by that? The conduit? You can't really put anything that's not waterlogged inside the conduit. Hey, ban action just went away, and now I can right-click things. So you can put waterlogged things right here, but if you put a solid block in there, then it breaks the conduit. I am curious if you can use cauldrons. The cauldrons of water function? Because technically that's a thing that's got water in it, but it's not waterlogged, so I don't think it will. To land! Can there be any fewer prismarine? Nah, you need the 16. It's gotta be 5 on top, 5 on bottom, 3 on the other side. There do be no way around it. We're gonna fill up this entire thing with cauldrons. Actually, let's just put all water on the bottom. We'll see if we can replace any of it with cauldron. Can we replace any of it with a cauldron? Can you waterlog a cauldron? No, you can't. Well, that's unfortunate. Sadness. Okay. Yes, we can't use cauldrons in any actually useful way. Is this thing still technically a flying machine? I think it is. Okay. We need to expand this border by 1. Let's move that to 16. Okay, there's the new version 2 submarine. Version 2 submarine. Let's go try this out somewhere in the open ocean. Put a tunnel bore in the front. That's essentially what we're trying to use it for. We're trying to have it be an instant mine tunnel bore. But the water is what makes it inconvenient. They removed the ability to have waterloggable, like, blocks being moved. So if you waterlog a slab or something, you can't move it with a piston and still have it be waterlogged, which is really inconvenient for like a lot of things. Yeah, so if we want to stop this, we just put a block right there. Update that. Bam. We also need this to be held on somehow. Kind of like that, I guess would work. There you go. So you can just click a water bucket on top of this thing, and then that'll start the engine, and then you're good to go. And then if you ever want to stop it, you just place a block anywhere on the side of it, and that'll stick to it, and then bam. Okay. It's like, that's not a bad version too. Yeah, it was really nice when we had movable waterloggable blocks, because then we can make these ice highways in the end dimension, and they were super cool. You could have a machine automatically build you an ice highway, and it just like worked great. It was actually pretty fun. You can build them in the overworld. You can still build them in the overworld over the ocean. You can build them with lava and stuff too, so you have a stone road. You like turtles? I like turtles. Turtles are great. So I mean, like, it's not a bad little machine. It won't take you more than a couple minutes to build it. You can probably build it from memory. Honestly, like, you can build it just by looking at it. It's literally one wide. Literally. You could tile this if you wanted to. Could you tile it? Why can't I place a conduit? Does it need a block underneath it? It needs a block underneath it. You can tile it! You could tile this if you wanted to. You just swap the slime and honey. There you go. You could build like 10 of these next to each other. I didn't mean to make it one wide tileable, but it's one wide tileable, baby. It's entirely pointless. Yeah, one wide tileable, no issues. You just have honey in all these locations, and then you would swap it for slime right there. Yeah, dumb. Yeah, you can put water in the ceiling. That's essentially what we had before. Entirely pointless. Continues to make the machine. I mean, yeah, basically. Entirely pointless. Just like 95% of all redstone doors ever. That doesn't stop people from making redstone doors. Did I say 95%? I meant 110%, but hey, you know. Honestly, most redstone contraptions don't have a use. They're just kind of fun to design. This one, I feel like it should have a use, though. It has uses, it's just not that useful. Like redstone doors. Oh, dang it, I swapped the thing again. Okay. Submarine 3. I wanted to have a use. Cries of Mumbo Jumbo. Could you use it to kill mobs? I mean, you could run it into them and suffocate them if you really wanted to. Why is the first thing that comes to your mind murder? Are you okay? Do you need help? There are resources available. We're gonna put this somewhere over here. Now think about it, most of the uses that come to mind for me is also murder. So I think you're fine. Okay. Let's get a sign. I can't fit the word submarine on there, so we don't know what it is. It's just entirely, kind of, sort of, maybe, probably, possibly useless. Inch debris tunnel bores are pretty sweet. That's something I do want to design a new one as well. Anyway, we are moving on to building a new slimy-wimey farm. Slimy-wimey. So let's go ahead and find ourselves a nice slime chunk. This area over here has a slime farm in it. We're going to be moving that at some point. This area is going to turn into a pretty large area for all the large scale builds. Like, we're going to have all of our raid farms over here and stuff. I need to actually flatten this whole area, basically. And I've already talked to Death about what I'm doing with the Redstone world. So let's find ourselves a slime chunk. I need to fire up chunk base. You turn on ray tracing by hitting the little tilde button. Look in your controls. Or it's little, like, I forget. I don't know what the semicolon. It's called a semicolon silent. I figured it out. I took a couple tries. Right, so a slime chunk. Basically, we want to make a slime farm that's like twice as tall as normal. What are our coordinates? 2100 by -388. 2100 -388. Okay, so the closest single slime chunk is 2055 by -460. That's right in the middle of a pond. Hi, we got a blue skull just flying over somewhere. That's probably been flying through the world for years. It's probably from the original. It's probably from that right there, the Wimpy Withers bug rock that I did, like episode 20. It's still going to be in the world for years. It's just flying over there somewhere. Anyway, we need to go somewhere not in a river biome. So we're going to move up to 2055, -539. That's on a mountain. Not useful. Okay, we're moving the opposite direction. 2069 by 312. I didn't make that up. Will this work? This'll work. It's right in the middle of a pond, though. Why is everything wet? You're about to start playing on PC. Bedrock or Java? Both! Both are good. I'd try out Java if you haven't before. Both very good games. Depends on what you want to do, really. More possibilities in Java. More possibilities. Mod packs, resource packs, replay mod. Delicious amount of stuff on Java. Okay, let's see. Are we actually in the right coordinates here? This is going from 2064 to -320. Yep, and then 2079, 305. Yep, okay. Beautiful. So essentially what we're going to do here is clean out that block and then go down to 0 and then just fill it all with air. There goes the armor stand. Beautiful. Java has a huge disadvantage. It doesn't have different sized salmon. Good point. Good point. You see, there are pros and cons to both versions of Minecraft. This is why you really need to take into consideration all different aspects of the game. Because sometimes the unexpected stuff is the most important. Just gonna put that out there. Sometimes it's the most important. Look at that, we're already getting slimes. This is good, this is good. So slimes spawn all the way down to -64 now. Java doesn't have baby squid. Ooh, doesn't have baby squid. There's some good points being had here, guys. Keep it up. Bye. Oh, despawn before I hit the ground. Oh, we got another one already. -40. Let's go down to -50. Oh, baby. He died. And no working Silent Whisper tutorials. Oh! Yeah, that's also a pretty major disadvantage. Where's Bedrock at nowadays? Is it -64? No, that's the bottom. -60? -59? -59. Too many. Oh, -590. Well, that would do it. There we go. Hey, diamonds. Okay, so more diamonds over there. If we go up, we should get a couple of squiddies. Or slimies. Yep, perfect. So basically, our job here is to figure out how much of a slime farm we can fit into this one area. Let's go up by 44. So TP 44 blocks up. And then set block. Actually went down a block accidentally. You should find a fair few diamonds from digging out these holes nowadays. So you should stand at Y -15. Is spawning spheres not working? It was working earlier. Oh wait, no, there it is. There it is, okay. Sizable cave. Is there a fun way, is there a quick way to count blocks of type in an area? Yeah, use the fill command, there is. So these corners right here are fine because we're actually gonna have our spawning layer be a block above all this. So let's go ahead and fill this in. So fill from there to the opposite corner. And for now, we'll just do sea, not sea pickles, sea lanterns. And yeah, nothing's gonna despawn from there. So that means that we can have spawning layers going all the way up to this layer. Because they'll spawn right here. That's still fine, technically. And then if we want to do this every 3 blocks, that would be 2 layers, 3, 4, 5. Basically, just 5. Because I don't think you... Well, you could get a 6th in here. It would just be mostly pointless. Hey, Sacred, how you doing? Welcome in. It's good to see you. Let's actually move this up a block. See what we can get out of that. So that's gonna have some slight despawning on there. That's kind of bad, isn't it? Although, if we had our killing platform up a block from this, that would actually be fine. So we could do... We wouldn't have the killing platform inside this chunk, even. We would have our killing platform be outside of this chunk. See you later, Kaz. Thanks for stopping by the stream tonight. We'll see you later. Yeah, that's kind of being a lot of despawn range, isn't it? Yeah, I think we need to keep it down a block. Okay. Make half of it above you. Yeah, that's what we're doing. See, now there's no issues with despawning. Okay. Hi, little slime. I'm sorry, you're a medium slime. So yeah, we can have our kill platforms be up a block. This would be the spawning platform. They would chase either side for golems or something. And then no issues with despawning. But we will have some issues with getting our 5th platform in here. Now, how do we do that normally? Because, like, I know the other farms don't have this issue. Let's go check that out. We should just be replicating what we have on the other farms. Slime spawn. Yeah, they spawn quick. Slime spawning hasn't changed much in 1.18, but now... Oh, right. For this one, we're AFKing to the side of the farm. Right. The AFK spot for this is actually... somewhere up here. Where's it at? It's over here. Is this it? No, it's on the opposite side. Hold on. Yeah, it's down. It's down off to the opposite side. That way you get the maximum spawning platform, basically. See you later, Axonym. We'll catch you on the next one. See, if you AFK to the side, you get a lot more spawning spaces than if you try and AFK directly above the farm. So that's what we did for the other one. You get so much room to work with. It's actually quite nice. It's not too shabby. But for what we're trying to do with the stacking of the farms, I don't know how it's going to work out. It might not be that much more efficient, honestly. Maybe we can put our AFK spot like on a slab. I was kind of thinking about that as well. How bad is the despawn now? That's not too shabby. That's not too shabby at all. So we'd have platforms here, 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 here. And then we would want another one right here. And that would just barely work. I think we would miss the middle of the platform, but the edges would still work fine. Okay. Slimes spawn anywhere from -64 all the way up to Y40 now. So you get a lot of room to play with. Lots of room. Also, Lovebird, Green Mom, along with Stuff and TTY Plays. Thank you so much for the follows. Welcome to the Soylents. How you doing? Yeah, so you'd be missing the middle of this platform too. I don't think things can spawn right there. It's really hard to tell if they should or not. That's one thing about the spawning spheres I'm not quite sure about. Like, if something tries to spawn right here and it's slightly inside of that, is it gonna abort? If something spawns right here on top of this block, like, even though the majority of the mob is outside of it, does that count? Does it abort? How's it work? Not sure. We can figure it out, though. We should be pretty easy to figure it out. More science. Yes, indeed. More science. Is this thing actually detecting things? Hey, Password, welcome back, and thank you so much for 4 months. How you doing tonight? We got a command block beast over here? Nah, just a couple basic commands. So this one's freezing all the slimes in place, and this one's testing if we have any slimes at all. And if we get any slimes, that comparator is going to light up. Just like that. So, we should be getting at least one somewhere. I don't think we're going to get much, but we might see one spawn. It might just take a minute. We can speed up the game a little bit to see what happens. So, we have one right now. I don't know where it's at. Let's go see. Where do be the slime? It's not up there. And it's not down here either. Okay. So, it's somewhere in another chunk or something. Now it's gone. No, my lovely little slime. Ridiculous. This is why we can't have nice things. I just want to see if we can get a slime above us. You just need to turn on the texture pack and then press semicolon. If it's not working, then it's either being overridden or it's a broken pack or something. Just try it on a solo world. Let's go by one. We should be getting some somewhere. They usually spawn pretty quickly. And they can spawn on sea lanterns, so that's not a big deal. Oof. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're getting any. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's not gonna hurt our farm that much. Hello, Echo. Welcome in. So we can raise this up by a few more blocks. So this is going to be a partial spawning platform. The very top one of that's going to be a partial spawning platform. And then we're going to have another spawning platform right there. Another one right here. Another one there. And another one there. Ooh, that's getting close to the despawn point. Like if a thing spawns right here and it touches the outside of the despawn sphere, does it instantly despawn? Or does the entire mob need to travel out of it? Because if it jumps, it's definitely going to despawn, right? So we can get away with having 5 spawning platforms above the player. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spawning platforms below the player. So like, we should probably move this up by a block. But then we're going to run into the same despawning issue that we've been struggling with the whole time. Because, like, now the entire lower platform's despawning. Just saw the post on YouTube. Hello, gamer. Welcome in. That's still the entire lower platform gone. Still gone. Partially gone in all the places that matter. And now just a little bit gone. Okay. So that's essentially what we have to work with. Interesting. Chance to despawn. If it's beyond, like, I think 24 of the player, then it has a chance to despawn. Or maybe it's like 32 or something. I forget. There's a science to it. There is a science to it. Must be Geo. Thank you for the follow as well. Welcome in. So I don't know exactly how precise the spawning sphere is. That's another thing we don't know about the spawning sphere. Like, is it based exactly where the player is? Like, is it exact to the millimeter on, you know, the placement of the player? Or does it snap to blocks? That's just something we don't know. This is the markers texture pack from Foxy. You can find it on YouTube. Okay. And now we need to figure out how we want to build this thing, basically. Sweet. Let's go steal the spawning platforms from the other design, shall we? I got a lot of junk in my inventory that I don't need. Okay, so give me a structure block. $32 by $32. That's too much. Yep, okay, that'll about do it. This is like 18 by like 24 or something, isn't it? No, it's bigger than 24. Is it like 28 then? Looks like it's 26. 18 by 26? Okay. That's not too shabby. So yeah, we'll just use snow golems to attract these guys. We're basically just going to repurpose this entire slime farm and just have more floors and stuff. We'll see what the rates are. That's mostly what I'm curious about. This entire farm, it might be 100% a bust just because it gets lower rates. It's going to be a lot more digging. Trying to burn netherite tools. Yeah, I did that just to trigger you guys. Floor 1, save. Okay, great. Snow golems work again? Yes, they do. Yeah, they fixed it finally. Right, so we want this floor to be at wide layer 26. We need to dig into the wall, buy a couple blocks. Oh, I forget exactly. Because we had a 3-block gap, didn't we? For slimes to fall down, and then we went in by 2. That looks about right. Except that it's off a block, because we needed to be a block wider. Right, that looks about right. Okay. Well, that's super dark now. Cue the creepy cave sounds. It's like blood red. Is that because it's in the dark? We suddenly just changed the entire shade of this. Right. Let's go ahead and clear out all this then. We need to dig over by 1, 2, 3. Okay. Beautiful. So next one goes over here then. Once we've gotten to this point of the farm, it's going to be super easy just to get everything else working. Get it actually like built up and stuff. Although our snow golems are falling through the blocks, that's unfortunate. I have to teleport them all up by 1, I guess. Because they're just falling through the slab that they're on. Right? Or no, they fell into the blocks? What's happening there? They shouldn't be doing that. Okay. I don't know. Well, we'll try and teleport them upwards with a command. If we can't do that, then we'll figure something else out. Oh, and this is overriding the layer above it. I see how it is. It's too tall. That's what's happening. Okay. Right, we need to make this shorter. That explains literally everything that I just mentioned. Except why these guys are a block low. Yeah, slimes are attracting snow golems again. They should be. They fixed it in beta, didn't they? This guy can't even see the slime. We're teleporting them in place as well. Right, we need to load in a new one. Why is he down in the floor? That's why I don't know. Plus, like, 0.5, I guess? Oh, right. Well, that didn't exactly not work, but it didn't precisely work either. Okay. Well, whatever. It barely did the job. It barely did the job, and it sort of failed, but it kind of worked at the same time. Okay. As long as we can get this bottom layer working and copy-paste that upwards, then we'll be fine. Okay, great. Here we go. We don't want that slime in there. Slime, be gone. There's 4 of you. Jeez. We are making a new slime farm for Minecraft 1.18. Yay! And we're hoping that it's going to be better rates than the 1.17 slime farms, because we got the deeper holes that go all the way down to places. Yeah. Specificity is my strong suit tonight. Oh, wait, that's the wrong structure block. Whoops. Okay, yeah, it looked like he kind of tracked him. Maybe. Sorta. Hello, 51. How you doing? Let's go ahead and save this dude. And then... it should be loaded in right there. Yeah, perfect. Okay, that's exactly what we needed. Great, okay. Now it's all working as it should. 5 hours later. So basically just 3 blocks down from there. 1, 2, 3. Structure blocks. They'll save your life, but also make it slightly confusing at times as well. Structure blocks. Buy yours today. Holier holes. Yeah, you're not wrong. Let's see. We need to break this off by 3. It's super dark down here. I need to give myself night vision. There we go. Hey, Crazy Breeze! Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Okay. Enigmatic. Yeah, I know how to say words. Thank you so much! Hopefully you're doing great tonight. The both of you. Enigmatic. I would say that's working. Probably. Probably, possibly, perhaps, possibly. Negative 59 is how far down that needs to go. And then all of this right here as well. Negative 59. And air. See, the command only works if you tell it what block you want to place. It's kind of an important part of the step here. Did that not work? Oh, negative 13. That needs to be like here. There you go. Bye, slimes! Okay, well that's the entire hole mined out. At least. Did we mine out this side? No, we did not. It's most of the hole mined out. Should have done this from the beginning, but forgot that it needed to be done. There we go. So yeah, are these guys actually tracking slimes? That's something that we haven't 100% confirmed as of right now. Yesn't. Well, I know it's fixed in beta. It is fixed in beta. There's that much going for us at least. So this might not work great right now. Sigh. The whole of Squishy Yates! Structure blocks. We're here for you. Only $5.99 a minute. Very reasonable price, if I do say so myself. Okay, so now we need to do the whole thing with all this stuff down here. Squishy yeets. Okay, let's see. There do be that one. And then 1, 2, 3. So is it right here? I think it's right here. If not, then... Okay, it is right there. It's weird that there's stone now, but fine, whatever. We'll see how far we can get this up. We can get another 3 layers out of this? Okay. They did up the cave cap of mobs from 8 to 16. So if you spawn-proof your surrounding caves, you might very well get some better results. How much better it's going to be than a regular farm, I do not know. We also need to have our magma block platform right around this layer, which means that we need to customize this. And then we need to have 2 killing floors, because it doesn't make sense to have those slimes fall a bajillion blocks all the way down to the bottom. Yeah, shulker farms are currently not on Bedrock Edition. Unfortunately, they really need to add it. There's a bug report that you can upvote on the bug tracker. Oh, look at this. Look at this wall and tell me what you see. Not the die, right, silly? One, two, three. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And 51, thank you for the follow. We also got Lilith with the follow as well. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so right here you can see that this is Y0 going up to Y level 5. And this is the old bedrock of the world, which got replaced with deep slate. And then the deep slate generation right at 1.18 was introduced, which did not go above Y0. So all of the transition from stone to deep slate happened between -1 and like -7 apparently. But of course this looks garbage, doesn't it? Because you got the solid layer of deep slate and old chunks and you get more stone and stuff. So what they changed is they made it so that all of this is solid deep slate. And then in new chunks, you get deep slate going up to about +8. So up to about here. So it actually goes up a little bit higher. So it's kind of the opposite problem now. In old chunks, you have deep slate maximum height of right there. And new chunks, you have deep slate maximum height of like right there. It's kind of interesting. You'd think they would just keep it to 5, but no. Substitute deep slate, yep. Looks like Tetris. It kind of does, doesn't it? Especially these ones right here, like where they're falling down. Falling, in quotes. Yeah, Iron Golem still work for the farms. They really need to fix the stupid thing. I swear they fixed it in beta. No, they fixed it in beta. 3 blocks, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, great. We're getting a lot of slimes. 6 spawning platforms down there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 spawning platforms in total. Okay. $11 in total. How many do we have on the other one? Because that's really going to determine what the rates are going to be. Iron Golems do. 1, 2, 3, 4. I couldn't count that fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we're getting plus the 3 floors, but you need to mine out an additional 64 layers. Yeah, not great. Oh yeah, I also did all this testing as well. Where the soul campfires are like 40% faster than this kind of killing, but it doesn't actually make any difference for rates for some reason. Like, it literally doesn't help increase your rates at all. That the slimes die twice as fast. For some reason. Yeah, I don't know why. It just doesn't. I also tested out this as well, which should be a bit faster, but it just, like, legitimately isn't. like if you put scaffolding on and water on your platforms, then you get really good rates for moving slimes out of your farm. Like the small slimes move out of the farm twice as quick, which is actually really solid and should in theory help your rates a lot, but it just like does nothing. Like I did a lot of testing for this spawn farm, for the slime farm, try and figure out the fastest killing method, figure out the fastest moving method. Even if you do this spawning platform with the scaffolding and water, it moves out the baby slimes super quickly, moves out the other ones pretty quickly. And if you have the soul campfires that kill them double as fast, you just don't get any difference in rates. It's really, I don't quite understand it, but it's just like, yeah. Let's see. Standard platforms, 8 layers, normal scaffolding water, standard platform with magma. Yeah, so like you get roughly the same rates from all of them. 6,100, 6,300, 6,170. And like it should make a big difference. It just doesn't at all. It's so silly. What are we trying to beat here? We're trying to beat 6,100 per hour. Okay. I don't know what rates would make this farm worth building though, because it's going to be a lot more work. Like if it got like 9,000 an hour, that would probably be worth it. I doubt it's gonna get that much though. Also, these guys don't work with the snow golems right now. Let's hop into the beta real quick. We're going to see if they fixed it in beta. I'm pretty sure they did. Gonna fire up version 27. Oof. You built the 4,200 drops per hour mob farm, just one module, and then the next day I released the new one. Yeah, that does kind of hurt, doesn't it? Sorry about that. I'm glad it's working well for you, though. We got Drew Ants, Mine Cutter, Fish, and Big Fat Puma. Thank you for the follows, everyone. Welcome to the Soylents. Is this going to have the slime farms in it? I think this has a slime farm. Any base ideas? Build something in the sky. Build a mountain in the sky. Actually, scratch that. Just build a UFO. That's easier. Right. Do I remember my coordinates? 225, 50, 0? I'm literally inside the nether portal. That's about as accurate as you can get. Alright, and then it spawns you below ground. I'm more accurate than the nether portals are. This is why you don't play in betas. We're not even at the same place. We should have popped out over here. Anyhoozle. So, slime farms. This is a copy before we did any of that stuff. Right, so we're not going to have any slime farms in this world. Let's get snow golems, not that, pumpkin. I know they fixed it in beta at some point. Have they seriously not released the 118.3 yet? With that fix? It's the only important fix. It's the only thing that matters in life. If you're me right now, doing the stream. Glad you enjoyed the farms, Cutter. Let's just test this right here. How hard is it to make a cage? Apparently, rather difficult. Yeah, it's fixed in beta. Well, hopefully they'll roll out this fix soon. Otherwise, it's gonna be kind of silly. I always love watching Iron Golems wreck house. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to import the world that we were just working in into 118 beta, and then we can do some rate tests on it there. But I can't actually release the... Dude hit the hit the snow golem. Look at this. Snow golem traveled at supersonic speeds, but it was still able to put down snow. It's one life goal. Jeez. Okay, well, that's kind of ridiculous. I can't make a new slime farm until we get that bug fix. I mean, I can, but it's gonna use iron golems, and I don't want to use iron golems. Iron golems are silly. Speaking of coming fixes, all hail. Yeah, basically, there is that as well. There is that. Use your furnace gods while you can, because they do be going away quickly, rather shortly. Look at this Chad over here. Just like murdered a whole family of innocent baby slimes. Walks away while the carnage is in the background. Goes and pets a pig. Slimes won a free trip to the moon. Yes, they did. Jeez. Anyway, ridiculous. Hope you guys have had a good night in tonight's stream. I think we're probably going to do some Truly Bedrock over on the weekend. Since it is Thursday after all. But I feel like doing some farm designing. I'm going to try and do a farm designing stream once per week to help get more tutorials in the year of tutorials. And if you didn't see it today, I just released a brand new frog light farm on the channel, so you can check that out. I have a feeling they originally intended frog lights to be dropped by fireflies, frogs eating fireflies. I mean, that just makes sense. Like lightning bugs, frog light, it just works super well. But fireflies are actually poisonous to frogs. So because Minecraft likes to keep things, you know, somewhat realistic, they probably aren't going to make them eat fireflies. I saw a dev talking about that on Twitter. So I think they're probably likely to stay magma cubes for the time being. It's not even that hard of a farm to make. If they give us frogs in a bucket, it's going to be super easy as well. And it gives the magma cube spawners an actual use too. And a reason to farm magma cubes, which there just legitimately has never been a reason to farm magma cubes. They're just completely pointless. Even more pointless than slimes, to be fair. Anyway, that is going to do it for tonight's live stream. Thank you all ever so much for watching. I hope that you have had a great time tonight. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you to all of our new followers. I'll be streaming again on Saturday, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard, 8:30 Eastern, late UK and early Australian. So come back for that. Are you a person that's going to get banned? You're going to get banned. Okay, goodbye. 2 bans tonight. And I will see you guys in the next one. As always, we're going to end by raiding someone like we always do, so stick around for that. We got Hot Dish, streaming Minecraft. Very nice. We never get to raid Hot Dish. Sweet, you guys know the deal. Show them some love. Tell them where you came from. Some hashtag silence or some raid pigos. And of course, drop a follow on their channel. That way you get to see more of their content in the future. Hot Dish is slightly more on the adult-ish side. Slightly-ish. Sometimes. So, beware. Oh, hi, Jesse. How you doing? But otherwise, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys over there. And have yourselves a good night. And then there was silence.